to read this PPI reading and say that this is proof that inflation is not happening, that is either incredibly stupid and wrong, or it's just a bold-faced lie. We saw this very celebratory reaction from the administration that this is proof that there is no inflation. Caroline Levitt, she said, quote, "The latest PPI report shows there is no inflation. President Trump has defeated Joe Biden's inflation crisis while successfully implementing powerful tariffs which haven't hiked prices like the so-called experts claimed," end quote. And Trump went on Truth Social. He said, quote, "Just out, no inflation, too late, must lower the rate, big, right now. Powell is a total disaster who doesn't have a clue." Now, I would just like for us to dig into the actual numbers. The PPI, it fell 0.1% month over month, which means that wholesale prices between July and August fell 0.1%. My view, that's flatlining. 0.1%, that's not really anything. Then you need to factor in the fact that in the previous month, in July, prices rose 0.9% in 1 month, which was the largest PPI increase in 3 years. On an annual basis, they rose 3.3%. So essentially what happened here is we had one of the largest jumps we've seen in many years in July, and then from that jump, prices basically remain the same. Then you take into account the core PPI reading for this month. On that reading, prices rose month over month 0.3%. So in sum, there is more nuance here, and there are lots of ways to read the data, lots of ways to sort of massage it to better fit your political narrative, whichever one you want to go with. And we have discussed that at length on the podcast before. But what I can say definitively right now, to read this PPI reading and say that this is proof that inflation is not happening, that is either incredibly stupid and wrong, or it's just a bold-faced lie.